Hi everybody, welcome back to DayZ. Now before you get too excited, my trader XML files are based around a truck. These aren't as posh or as wonderful as Don's video where he used the XML code to create this an amazing shop with everything lined up. My XML is a little bit simpler because I'm a bit of a simpler person, and my idea was that if you're in the zombie apocalypse, you might not want to have a fixed base for your trading shenanigans. You may want to be driving around a bit so that you could drive and find different survivors, arrange meetups with different survivors, and stay ahead of the bandits as well. So what these XML files do is they will give you a M3S truck full of lovely tradable items on Livonia and or Chernarus, depending on what map you're running. And let's have a look in the back of the truck to see what you get. And this works on Xbox, PlayStation, etc., PC. So the truck basically has 4 wooden chests in. Now the wooden chests are for drop boxes. So if you're in a situation where there's a time difference for the people on your server, and you need to drop something off because they're not going to be there because they're not playing, and put something in it, and then they can put something in it that you're trading for, then you can use the containers. But the main loot is we've got plate carriers, we've got night vision goggles, we've got the S-Val, we've got the VSD, the Dragonov, we've got the Deagle, we've got the M4, we've got the LAR, we've got lots of suppressors, we've got lots of mags for them, we've got landmines, we've got medicine, we've got nails, we've got building stuff, food, we've got a big tent, got more ammo boxes, we've got the KA drum mag, we've got the Vega drum mag, and it's pretty much top to the brim, the M3S truck. Now I didn't bother putting the barrels in and putting stuff in the barrels or stuff in the chests, simply because if you do that on console, things start to get a little bit squiffy, and I felt this was a good start. You can always change this to what you want. So there we go. So the idea is you drive it around and you fuel it up, drive it around, and generally trade. Now what you use for trade is up to you in your server. Some people have mentioned using animal pelts. I guess you could use nails, you could use things like medicine might be good, whatever you want to, ammo, whatever you want to do. So let's have a look. How do you do this? Now what I've done is on my GitHub, I've created some new repositories, and there's 3 repositories. There's one that's just some XML snippets that you can insert into your existing XML, probably for people who have done a bit more XML coding. And then what I've done is I've created a Livonia set of files that you will just download and upload over the top of your existing vanilla Livonia file. So if you're running vanilla Livonia DayZ 112 on PC, Xbox or PlayStation, it doesn't matter, you just upload these files over the top of the existing ones, restart your server, and then the trader truck will appear. And I've also done from what DayZ 112 Chernarus trader truck ones as well. And what these do is they take all the stuff that's in my existing building, hunting, farming, stealth XML files that I did a few weeks ago, a couple of months ago, and adds in the trader truck. Now, where the trader truck will spawn in is on Livonia. It's just east of Livonia here. So it's just there, which is south of Brenner. South, and then you come down a bit. And there's Livonia. I've got the coordinates in the repository, so you can see that, and it's just there. On Chernarus, it spawns in at Green Mountain, which is there, which is northeast of Zelengorsk. So where my cursor is, that's where Green Mountain is. If we zoom in, it spawns in. Now obviously you could change the coordinates to put them wherever you like, but it spawns in just next to the barracks, just there. Also I should say, if you're watching this video and considering doing this, and we moved on from DayZ 112, so we're up to DayZ 113 or something like that, the code you should be using is the snippets one, because these files here, the DayZ 112 Livonia trader truck ones and the Chernarus 112 truck ones, as soon as we go to 113 or 114 or 115, whatever it is, these will be out of date, all these different things, so don't use them. Use the snippets one. And the snippets one is pretty easy. All you need to do is you click on the little green box here and download the zip file, and then the file you're interested in is trucksnippets.xml, and if you open that up in your favorite text editor, I'm using Notepad++ here, it tells you what to do basically. So XML snippets to place a trader truck in DayZ will work on PC, PlayStation and Xbox. These snippets are designed to be copied over or added to your original XML files, then restart your server and you should see the changes. And then for each set of code, I give you instructions. So copy and paste the code below over the top of the existing vehicle truck 01 event in your Chernarus or Livonia server. So what you would do is you would go to your Nitrado stuff, go to the web interface, go to the file browser, find the missions folder. On PC you've got to dig down a little bit further, and then go into the Chernarus folder or Enoch if it's a Livonian one, and this is where you'll find the files. So in the DB folder or the DB directory, that's where you'll find the events file, and then the other two we're messing around with, which are CVG event spawns and CVG spawnable types, they're in the main directory here. Then all you do is you go into DB for the events. See where it says events there? You download the events file. Let's go back up. You go in here, you would download the CFG event spawns, CFG spawnable types, you download those ones. And again, open those up in Notepad++, and you just follow what it says here. So copy and paste the code below over the top of the existing vehicle truck 01 event in your Chernarus or Livonia events.xml. And basically all this does is it modifies the vehicle truck 01 event by commenting out the orange truck, and it adds in an event called vehicle truck trader, and it comments out the normal truck and the blue truck, and then just spawns in one of the orange trucks. So that's what that bit does. So it says, right, spawn in one of these. And then the next bit is copy and paste the code below over your Chernarus CFG event spawns.xml at the bottom above the events posdef tag. And all this is doing is for Chernarus, it's that one, and for Livonia, it's that one. It's just saying, look, the vehicle truck trade you event, spawn it in at this particular place. Now, obviously, you could change these to wherever you want. Just choose somewhere where it's fairly clear and not near another event. So you would look on the ISO5 map and look for a place. Because if it's near something else, the events might clash and it might not work. And then the final bit of code is copy and paste the code below over the top of the existing truck 01 covered orange type in your Chernarus or Livonia CFG spawnable types. And what this is a big one you've got to do, this big file here, all of this. And what this does is it adds all the bits to the truck, the wheels and the doors and the hood, all that sort of stuff. Adds the wooden crates and adds all the stuff that's in the back. If you're interested on what's actually in the truck as well, as part of the repository you'll see a thing that says loot in truck.txt, and they've all got that, and that is just a list of everything that's in the back. So if you wanted to come up with some sort of price list or trader list or something, you could use that text file. Now once you've edited your XMLs, your event spawns and all that sort of stuff, and you've saved that, what you would then do is you would just go back to your Nitrado server and just upload your edited files over the top of the existing ones, and then restart the server. Nice and easy, and then those two things should appear. Now, if you fancy doing it in a slightly easier way, this is where the other two repositories come in. The DayZ 112 Livonia Trader Truck XML files. All you've got to do with these is you click on the green code and you download the zip, and the three files you're after are CFG event spawns.xml, CFG spawnable types.xml, and events.xml. So download those, and then all you have to do is just go to your Nitrado server and just upload them over the top of the existing one. So you go upload file, find the directory, upload file, and upload the CFG event spawns and the CFG spawnable types in that directory. Then go to the DB and then upload the events.xml file over the existing one and restart the server, and that will give you the trader truck on Livonia. Dead easy. But as I say, that's I'm in the wrong one. As I say, that was only certified by me to work with DayZ 112, because we're using the DayZ 112 vanilla event CFG spawnable type and CFG event spawn files. So they'll be updated 1113, 114, etc. to having new stuff in and new balances, so they'll be out of date for that. And then finally, there's the DayZ 112 Chernarus ones. Now, what I've done with these aren't just vanilla files here. These are really for people who fancy trying out my building, hunting, farming, stealth XML mods. Now remember, this is for PC, PlayStation or Xbox, and these include lots of other stuff as well. So they're going to give you the trucks, but they're also going to give you things like vehicles with stuff in. They're going to give you more loot. They're going to give you things that are going to spawn in pristine and all that kind of stuff. But if you read the readme.txt that's included, you'll see all the stuff. There's quite a lot of stuff in here, that quality of life stuff. So there we go, and you just download these and upload them over the top of your existing files and then restart the server. And that's it. So there we go. Hopefully you find that interesting, found that useful. If you have, hit the like button. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.